What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never. Today I'm going to be going over the Night Riders. Please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Help me pump that algorithm. I would greatly appreciate it. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want.
Alright, so at this current moment, it looks like Bitcoin is actually getting a short squeeze. It was just around 64,000 and now it's 65,600. And if you look at the current chart, we have a fat green candle. And I posted about this in my Discord, but I actually think the 4-hour looks fantastic right now. The RSI and stochastics both have legs to keep going. And Bitcoin has gotten back above the 21-day moving average, which is another very important level. And the main thing that I was looking for was for Bitcoin to actually break the 200-day moving average on the 8-hour time frame. Because initially we had gotten back above it, but then we broke right back beneath it. But as long as this 8-hour candle closes this strong, then that is a very bullish sign. And if it keeps on this path, the 21-day is eventually going to cross the 200-day, which will be a golden cross. So in general, Bitcoin does look very good right now. But I do also quickly want to mention there are a lot of people who are calling for Bitcoin to hit the CME gap. Now, I'm not saying that's impossible, and oftentimes it does hit. In fact, it's like a 90% hit rate. But I'm telling you right now, the bigger time frames look fantastic. The 4-hour and 8-hour look great. But then you look at time frames like the weekly and we look amazing. The RSI and stochastics both still have massive legs. And the fact that we had tweezer bottoms definitely signals that this reversal could be legit. And the RSI hadn't been this oversold since we were down at 27,000. And all of these indicators are exactly why in all of my videos I've been calling for a reversal. Now, what is interesting though is Bitcoin is retesting the 21-day on the weekly. So this could work as a resistance level, but hopefully we blow right through it. Again, the 4-hour and 8-hour both have legs to keep going. But in general, there are actually still a lot of coins right now that are lagging behind. Now, what I do like to see is that Pepe is up 37% in the last week. This is very good because it is still the Matt Furie narrative. But anyways, now we'll go ahead and get into the Night Riders. So I'm sure a lot of you guys have already heard about the Night Riders. They had a pretty big retracement though. Hoppy went from about 80 million down to about 39 million. Then there's Draggy, and Draggy went down from about 15 million down to about 2.5 million or 3 million. Then you have WAT, which went from like 30 million down to about 8 million. And then you had Flappy, which was very similar to Draggy, around 15 million down to about 2.5 million. But if you guys aren't aware, the Night Riders are another Matt Furie creation. So very similar to the Boys Club, how you have Pepe, Brett, Andy, and Landwolf. The Night Riders was actually a book created before the Boys Club. And the 4 main characters, again, are Hoppy, Flappy, WAT, and Draggy. Now, I've personally made individual videos on Hoppy and Draggy. And I do want to point out again, Hoppy is the biggest out of all of the Night Riders. It currently has a market cap of 46 million, but it reached over an $80 million market cap. And I actually posted a buy alert for Hoppy in my Discord at a $580,000 market cap on April 21st. That means if you had bought it this time, you could have been up over a 100x. To put that in perspective, your $1,000 would have been worth well over $100,000. Now, if you guys are interested in potentially making huge gains just like that, I have 3 different tiers. And in order to find this, I have the link right here on my YouTube homepage. We're building a very strong community. I'd love to see you guys in here. But anyways, right now, there's not a whole lot to talk about for the Night Riders. It is just another Matt Furie narrative. However, the Matt Furie narratives have been going insane. And there are a lot of people out there who are very bullish on the Night Riders. And if you look at Hoppy, on X, they are up to almost 20,000 followers already. If you look at Draggy's X, they're up to almost 4,000 followers. WAT is just over 12,000 followers, and then Flappy is around what Draggy's at. Flappy's at 3,500. But if you guys have any interest in buying any of these projects, I definitely recommend joining all of their telegrams. That'll probably help you guys decide whether or not you actually want to buy the project. Because the reality of Memecoins is that they are heavily driven based on community. In fact, that is pretty much the only thing that matters. If you have a strong community as a Memecoin, you will probably succeed. So again, if you guys are interested, just get a feel for all of them. I will say I am definitely the most bullish on Hoppy, but Hoppy is also definitely the biggest. So if you guys are looking for the best possible return, you have Draggy, WAT, or Flappy. Now, personally, I am a really big fan of dragons, which is why I made an individual video on Draggy. It's also the year of the dragon, so I can see it gaining some traction. But at the end of the day, every single one of these projects comes with extremely high risk. It is very important that you understand your risk tolerance before you get into any of these projects. They have the potential to make you hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of dollars. But you also have the potential to lose all of your money. So just always be safe out there. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments if there are any other cryptos you'd like me to cover in the future. If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.